Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a great Saturday today. And for today, I'm churning a piece of wood, but I have no idea what wood it is. You will see what I mean as I churn it. It is unlike anything I churned before. So, just like with any piece, I started with getting rid of the bark and sapwood. Thanks to you guys, I now know what sapwood is, and I thought I do like the look of it, kind of. I do not know if I should be keeping it or not. And if you guys know what to do with it, I would appreciate advice on it. Well, anyways, once I was happy with how much wood I took off, I moved on to making a tenon. Again, thanks to you guys for telling me to use a tenon instead of a mortise. Tenon does provide me with a better grip strength when I put it on the chuck. So moving on, once I was done making the tenon, I moved on to making the general shape of the ball. I found it more convenient and easier to do so while it is attached on both ends, since when I put it on the chuck, it does end up flying off when I try to make the shape. I'm not sure why it does that. I do make sure I turn the chuck pretty tightly, but still, whenever I try to make the outer shape on the chuck, sometimes it flies off. I don't know why. And again, if you guys know why, do tell me. Once I was happy with the shape, I threw my piece on the chuck and began boring a hole. I made a huge mistake here, and I actually almost started the fire. I didn't know this wood would get extremely hot, so when I was pulling my Frostner bit out, it scattered cinders around my shop. Thank God I took a break to drink a glass of water, otherwise I wouldn't have noticed the cinders until they turned to flame. Here's a picture of one of the cinders I found. It was very dangerous. After I ran out of the Frostner bits, I proceeded to use chisels to finish the inside of the ball. As you see, I started with the bowl gouge chisel. No idea why it is called that, since it was the worst chisel to use for gouging the bowl itself. So eventually I got annoyed with it and I switched to using a straight chisel and then other ones. I don't know if it's the correct one to use or not, but it worked. To be honest, I never know which chisel to use. It's hard, but if it works, I use it. So there's that. If you guys know tutorials, do let me know. I'd really appreciate learning which chisels to use in which scenario. So after all chiseling was fully completed, I moved on to sanding it. I might not enjoy sanding as much when doing it, but watching it in video feels quite pleasant. I really like seeing all the sharp edges become smooth and rounder. And once sanding was done, that's where my confusion began. See, I always use tung oil to finish all my balls, and tung oil turns things darker. However, as you see here, with this one it didn't. If you guys can help me ID this wood, I also would appreciate that too. Once everything is oiled properly, I moved on to getting rid of the tenon. And my handy belt sander came in very handy for that. Ate right through it. Once I got rid of most of it, I sanded the rest by the hand, throwing some oil at the bottom, and voila, the ball is ready. It was really pleasant to make this. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this just as much as I enjoyed making it. If you have any advice or questions, please do comment. I would love to hear from you. And I kind of do apologize. I did ask a lot of questions to you guys in this video. Anyways, consider subscribing if you want to see more content like this, and I will see you next Saturday. Bye bye!